Hello and welcome to another update video about ADA. ADA continues to consolidate here in a broader range. No real breakout scenario yet. And yeah, this chart is becoming increasingly choppy and the current correction increasingly protracted. But I'm still tracking here the white count as a preferred scenario, which is this 5-wave move to the upside, in which we had a wave 1 to the upside, a wave 2 to the downside, a wave 3 to the upside, a wave 4 to the downside, and ideally this wave 5 stretches out a little bit further, but the minimum requirements for the wave 5 are already fulfilled. But as you can see, looking at the proportions, I mean, it's okay, it's okay. I would prefer a little bit more of a stretched out wave 5, which then is an A, B, C structure in wave 5. But I only do that because we're holding above support. So it's not, probability wise, it's not like, 90% or something, but it's very balanced. But as long as the movements to the downside look corrective, I give it the benefit of the doubt. I give the bulls the advantage, and I'd like to see one more high, and then we complete wave 1, and would then look at the wave 2 pullback before a third wave rally can occur. And in the alternative scenario, the wave 1 already topped, so that all 5 waves, as I just said, the minimum requirements just visually are fulfilled for 5 waves up from the June lows. That's all done, okay? So therefore I cannot rule out that we're already entering this larger correction, which would be an A, A, B, C structure. But even then we should get a B wave bounce at some point, and if it is corrective, then I would prepare you for the C wave move down. Okay, and that is how we could get into this lower support range. Then I haven't put that on the chart because we haven't got a confirmed top in place. What I need to say, because so far my targets haven't been reached. I mean, we got close, but the 85 to 96 cent target range that I've been talking about for months hasn't been reached yet. So it's absolutely possible we still get there, even if wave 1 already topped, because when ideal FIB targets are not reached, then it could be, and the correction starts, then it's possible that in the B wave, we get an overshooting B wave, and it might touch, but it's nothing you can really predict, right? But it's something to be ready for. I've seen it many times, that when the FIB levels aren't reached, and the FIB levels are important, right? But when they are not reached because of correlation in the market or whatever, I mean, ADA might have reached it, but then the Bitcoin correction got in the way. So, it's not perfect science, right? It's all probabilities. But if the market doesn't reach the ideal levels, then it is sometimes the case that in the following B wave corrective rally, this will be done. Just a little bit belated, a little bit with a delay. That's just nothing you can really predict, because B waves can also be shallow. So it's just something, however, that is possible in the realm of possibilities. And also, I mean, it's worth noting that the move up from the June lows is a diagonal pattern. Diagonal patterns adhere to Fibonacci levels and ideal levels not as perfectly as impulses. That's just something always to keep in mind, which is why I always say trading diagonals, it's not necessarily great. We're looking for impulses, like 1-2 setups or clear pullbacks in an impulsive structure. In diagonals, we just have to be much more flexible. But at the moment, I'm still, when we zoom in, look at this as a potential 1-2 setup, which is possible, like mentioned yesterday, that this is a wave 2 pullback. It had the A wave, the B wave rally, and we're now coming down in wave C. Might get one more low in wave C. It takes a break above the 70, pretty much 74 cent level to suggest that a first indication that a low is in place. And until then, one more low cannot be ruled out, possibly targeting 59.7 or 55.7 cents. However, if we break below 50, so if we break below the 5th of March low, which is here at 57.3 cents, then it cannot be a wave 2 pullback anymore. It would then, however, be possible that it's just a reset of this B wave. Both would lead to the same effect or result, which would be another rally. But only below 50 cents, I have to argue that, we are probably already in this wave too. But then, even then, ideally what I'd like to see is okay, if we are already in this larger wave 2, maybe this is an A wave down, then we get that B wave rally and the C wave down. So I would still, in all scenarios, ideally like to see a reaction here. So I keep you updated. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.